Nicole, these past 5 years have been the most happy and fun years of my life. I knew from the first time that we hung out that you were the one for me. I love you more than words can describe, but I wanted to tell you how I fell in love before the vows. Nicole, I vow to love you until the day I die. I vow to always snack with you and get you snacks when you are hungry. I vow to never let the flame in our marriage die. I will always do whatever it takes to keep you happy and give you whatever you need. I vow to support your dreams and your goals no matter what they are. I love you so much, Nicole and Pafundi. See you at the altar.
Today is the day our lives begin. You are my best friend, my love, my escape, my peace, my happiness. The love I have for you is unexplainable. Every time you call me, I always smile so big, giggle and blush. When we are old and gray, sitting on our porch drinking coffee, I vow to watch the NFL draft with you every year. Everything in me recognizes that you are my home and my protector. I love you with all my heart. Love, your wife, Nicole Evan.
Nicole and Evan, what you've accomplished here today is no small feat. Your journey began way before you sent out the invitations, chose this beautiful venue, or even decided to spend the rest of your lives together. Your journey began the moment you first met. By the power vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Evan, you may kiss your bride.
You bring an energy I've never felt before, some kind of chemical that reaches through my core.
I met Nicole her freshman year of college at Sage. I'm already crying. She became my baby slaw, and I became her junior. Even now, it's weird when we call each other by first name. During the end of her sophomore year, she came to me and told me that she was talking to this guy from high school. And when I say talked about, I mean gushed about. We ended that conversation with, well, I have to meet him and he has to be approved. He came over one night when a bunch of us girls were drinking root beer in our room, and I knew after that night he was really into Nicole, because if he wasn't, he wouldn't have stayed and babysat a bunch of girls drinking root beer for 4 hours.
I remember laying down and Nicole's like, look. And I'm like, what's that? He's like, she goes, it's a promise ring. I go, so, Evan, what are you promising her? He still hasn't answered me today. Evan, by now, you probably know how happy you make her. But from an outsider's perspective, I've never seen her so happy, so glowing until she met you. Evan, you treat her like the queen that she is and how all women should be treated. Men, take notes. Nicole, you are beautiful and extremely talented and creative. And I could not have asked for a better friend to experience life with.
Nicole, as I promised you earlier, I won't tease you tonight. I have to continue to paint the Profundi family in a good light, and I can't ruin everything Evan worked for so hard in one night. But no, from our family, we couldn't ask for a more beautiful bride for Evan. And we know the future for you and Evan will only bring more beautiful memories to come.
I consider Nicole my family, and Evan quickly became a part of that as well. Nicole, you are my sister, and I am so proud of the woman you've become. I am blessed to call you my best friend, and there's no words I could come up with to tell you how much I love you. Evan, you are the perfect man for my baby sloth. Thank you for taking care of my best friend and loving her the way she should be loved. I know you guys will have challenges, as all relationships do, but what's great about love is learning to grow together, caring, sharing, and lots of tenderness, and maybe a little bit of patience, or maybe even a lot. Let's raise our glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Profundi.
Say, boy, how do you know? I don't just feel it in my heart. Don't just feel it in my heart. No, I feel it